Did you know you can start to change your life in as little as 17 seconds? I know that sounds crazy, but stick with me. So, first of all, my name is Rebecca Hamilton, and my husband was wrongfully arrested and then convicted 22 years ago. So, we've been fighting for his freedom. But in the meantime, I had to figure out how to build a life from having nothing to becoming the first six-figure business owner in my family, and to just creating a lot of things that nobody ever really thought or saw possible for me, and while raising our son. So here we go. 17 seconds. There's this thing in law of attraction. That's what I'm teaching you guys. There's this thing in law of attraction called momentum. And you know what momentum is? It's when the train starts. Like a train doesn't just start at 100 miles an hour. It's got to build momentum. Well, the same thing with our thoughts. Like people get very stressed out with law of attraction. Like, I just thought a bad thought. Oh my God, I'm going to create that. That's not how it works. It just doesn't happen that fast. And regardless of what people say about quantum jumping and quantum leap and all that stuff, it's not a common occurrence. So you really don't have to worry about that. It's the perpetual, it's the continuous thoughts that you have to really pay attention to, which is why I've been talking to you about where you are on the energetic scale. If you haven't looked at those videos already, they're in this playlist and you can go and check them out. But 17 seconds is all the focus that you need for law of attraction, aka the universe, God, source, to start showing you more of that, right? So as you see more of it, you can start to build momentum. But the crazy thing is, if I asked you right now, think about what you want for 17 seconds, it would probably take you quite a while to even think about it, much less be able to hold focus, because most of us are focused on what we don't want to sort of justify what we do want. So we're like, well, I don't want to be broke, so I want this. But that's actually the wrong way to do it. So 17 seconds of pure positive energy is what starts to create, right? And then once you get to 64 seconds of that, and you've actually hung on to that for just over a minute, you have now created a whole possibility in your realm. So Abraham Hicks would say it went in your vortex, right? We're putting stuff in our vortex all the time, which is just what the universe knows you want. That's all it is. But the more in line you become with those things that you want, by the more focus that you give them and not the lack of it. And I'm going to talk about that next, because this is really queuing something up for me, because people get very much stuck in the not having it and thinking that they're talking about having it. So anyway, back to our 17 seconds, you guys. Start listing out what it is you want and start thinking about it. Like give it real focused thought, 17 seconds, and not in the lack of it, but in the abundance of it, and watch how things start to show up. You guys got to tell me how it works for you.